Hello, this is Shaken Bako. I was invited to the community event last year for NHL11. I just want to make a video about my suggestions for this year's upcoming NHL12, and I hope the community invitee for this year will listen to this and watch this video, and maybe people give some feedback. This is just what I would like to see for NHL12 and voice my opinion. Um, First off, I want to talk about stick handling in this game because that is actually, this has been the big innovation since NHL 7 is the skill stick. And you know what, let's, stick handling left to right, and it's a lot of fun, it's good, and it's the best feature of the game, but there is a major flaw in the stick handling. And I mean a major flaw. I think I said this last year when I was at the community event, but I personally believe 90% of glitch goals and glitch moves you've seen since NHL 7, and I'm not saying that a lot of them haven't been fixed, or at least improved upon, but this has been the root cause, this has been the root of all evil, so to speak. Now, left to right is fine, even this move, that was glitchy actually, but this toe drag to your backhand is impossible. And forgive the impossible because I have a really bad cold right now, so please forgive me because I can't speak. But this cannot happen in real hockey. Well, I shouldn't say cannot happen, but you cannot do this as fast as stick handling left to right. Now, let me explain what I mean, because guess what? I guarantee you, any person who plays hockey or has played hockey will understand what I am about to talk about. Now, the problem with this move is, watch this. Not only does he bring it just right, but he pulls it forward and then right just by the toe every time. Actually, that might even go through. No, it doesn't. But every time. Now, you try doing that in real life, and I'm going to tell you, you cannot do that as fast as your left to right stick handling. In this game, you can do this move as fast as normal left to right stick handling, which is impossible. You can stick handle faster than tease in real life maybe, but you cannot do this move as fast as your left to right stick handling. It is impossible. And not only that, it is a hard move to do. I mean, in real life, you can put it through your legs a lot easier than that. You can put it even around your legs to the right side of Tave's skate, which would be, you'd have to put it on your backhand around the skate, pick it up at far reach. You can do that easier than this move. That is a hard move. Try it next time you're on the ice. I'm not saying you can't do it, because I'm sure some of you can. I'm just saying you cannot do it as fast as your left to right stick handling. It is impossible. Now, why is this a problem? Because it's pretty well been major glitching a lot. You can do a lot of bad things. People played NHL11 enough online will absolutely know what I'm talking about, especially with computer players and poke checking, and you drop penalties, and it just doesn't make sense. Just put it that way, it's unrealistic. It causes a lot of problems. I don't want to get into it all right now, and I want to start talking about shooting in this game. You know what? For most, shooting's accurate. Oh, it's a little weak by default, but I'd like to see sliders adjusted for that. But, it's accurate. It looks good. Shooting, okay. I'm gonna shoot left side. I'm sticking, real life. You can. You're skating straight at a goalie. It's not that hard. But what my problem is, when you're skating at the goal line or spinning around shots, you cannot place the puck perfectly every time in real life. In Taves, in real life, he goes down the red line and taking a slap shot, skating full towards the boards, right at the goal line, he is not going to be able to hit the net. And if he does, it's going to be maybe 15% of the time. And the problem with this is it creates tons of unrealistic goals and unrealistic chances, and it's. I mean, anyone who plays hockey, you know what I'm talking about. Because it's just, you go and try it, you're not going to do it. Even just standing still, it's hard enough. I mean, you can maybe do it then, but it's just not going to happen. Boom. Now, that leads me to my third issue is goaltending. And you know what? This has been a little underappreciated because EA actually did a really good job for NHL11 over NHL10, and the goalies have improved a lot. Don't get me wrong, but I think a lot of us are frustrated because the goalie system does need a big overhaul. It needs maybe fluid animations or more animations, or no animation system. But I just want to talk about some things because I don't know what EA's planning to do for NHL12 that are some of the biggest annoyances with the goalie. And it's kind of hard to show in this practice mode, but I'll just give you an example because I'm sure if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. If I'm a defenseman and I'm standing on this side of the net, right where Tease is standing, and now I'm a forward in that same situation, the goalie is going to stand exactly where he is now. Now, think about this. If the defenseman's there, first off, he's not going to be able to see the puck. So when I shoot it, I'm going to beat him glove side every time. Well, he's moved now because I was faking him out. But I'm going to beat him glove side because he's screened and can't see it, which makes sense because he's screened. But in real life, guess what? A goalie is not going to stand there. He's going to stand to the opposite side as defenseman because he knows that puck cannot, or at least is very unlikely to reach the left side of the net. So he's going to sit here, and thus he's going to save this slap shot a lot of the time. And speaking of shot accuracy, if shot accuracy was more realistic and based on angles, goalie reaction could be toned down as well, because I don't know how many times you see it, but the goalies will be on the wrong side of the net and always make this miraculous save or split save, and you know what, the goalie reaction should be toned down a bit because it's a little over the top. But I mean, I understand that because their positioning's bad this year, or at least not as good as I think most hockey fans would like it. But I'd like to see the goalies play the percentages a little bit. Okay. So basically, those are my three big issues with NHL11. I did want to offer one game mode suggestion. I want to use most of the gameplay, but I think this is because hockey is such a diverse sport that I have to give this suggestion again. And I know we all have different opinions of what hockey is, but I really think the EA SHL could benefit from a 3-league system. And what I mean by this is basically you'd have 3 leagues. You'd have, first off, your normal default league, whatever you want to call it, which is basically what NHL11 is now. You'd have an arcade league, which is no offsides, no icing, no penalties, full game speed, high shot power, high shot accuracy, lots of goals, lots of hits. Hitting would be on full, and be kind of similar to maybe like NHL hits, NHL slap shot, and you know, it'd be a very good casual experience. And I think, you know, most players could enjoy that, whether they're simulation fans or not. And I think that would also bring a huge casual market to the game. And finally, a simulation league. I know everyone has different definitions of simulation, but I'd like to see a little more defensive hockey. This year, it seems like, you know, hockey is just about stick handling 3 players, especially using that toe drag. And you know, even when you get good chances, it seems like, you know, goalies make way too many good reaction saves, and you know, it's just, I'd like to see a little, you know, better poke checking, especially when you're in this. First off, when you're getting ready to take a slap shot, your player shouldn't miss 2 poke checks in a row, which, you know, happens a lot right now. I know they don't want poke checking to be so dominant, but it needs to be a little better, especially if they do a simulation league. You need to be able to poke check the puck away. You know, stick lift easier. You know, pass receptions should be worse. Shooting accuracy should be worse. Shot power should be a little bit higher than it is now. Game speed, it's probably maybe a little bit boosted, but you know, I think that would be, you know, really beneficial. And I know they're worried about separating the players, but you just need to do what Call of Duty has done. I know it's a weird comparison. I'm not even a huge Call of Duty fan, but they basically have it so you can, you know, you just set your what match you want to join. You know, do you want to join your like hardcore, your whatever? And you know what? There's always people playing, and you know, you can even have it. If you can't find the match, would you mind playing? And it should say before the game, oh, you're in a casual game or a simulation. I think that would be a really fun mode, and it would, you know, it would create a lot less controversy, and you'd be able to play the style of game you want online, which would be a big plus. I know I've rambled on for long. I don't think too many people probably watch this, but thank you for listening if you have. I appreciate it. I apologize once again for the cold. And I just want to wish whoever is selected for the community invite for 2012 good luck. And I hope you represent the community well. Thank you.